Session number 9. We're going to be going over more labor stuff today, as employment, unemployment. Those numbers came out as well as the hourly wage numbers as well. And we're going to bring that up in a moment. But look at the SPY 4-hour chart here. We see it still showing signs of an uptrend. As we see now, we're going to go over to the 1 day, 1 minute, and you can see the 200-day average and the 50-day average moving up. You see kind of a run up right here around 1019, and then you see a little correction, back up, back down, and then you see it now gradually moving up, creating higher highs, guys. So we're going to be diving into, that's the reaction today on the labor's news. So let's go ahead and bring over some news. We have right now, we have up the calendar of Market Watch, and this gives us the numbers here. So let's go to December 8th. We have the employment report. It was previously the employment numbers were at $150,000 last report. That came in at 199,000, guys. We also have the unemployment rate at 3.9%, and that came in today at 3.7%. And then we also have the U.S. hourly wages were at 0.2% compared to today coming in at 0.4%. So you see how the market reacted to those numbers. Let's go over here. This is the CNBC live updates. S&P 500 changing a little bit. On pace to snap 5-day week streak as comeback rally pauses. So, going over stuff here, Dow Jones Industrial Average gain at 85 points. We have S&P 500 getting 0.2% and a high of the session of 4,606.31, and NASDAQ rising as well. We have November non-farm payrolls report showing unexpected drop in unemployment rate. Jobless rate fell to 3.7, November from 3.9. Economy adding 199,000 jobs, as we just saw, slightly ahead of the 190,000 estimate from Dow Jones, and well ahead of the 150,000 jobs added in October. This data raising concerns. The economy is running too hot, with inflation to cool down enough for Fed to start retreating from the high rates policy. We're going to be seeing what Jerome Powell and the Fed has in store for us the 13th, next Wednesday. You're definitely going to want to see that meeting and how the market reacts to the Fed meeting and Jerome Powell speaking. And here we go right here. On the other hand, the monthly job reports could also support the notion that the Fed is guiding the U.S. economy toward a soft landing. We don't want to, have a very soft landing, but we want to have a nice, easy landing and not a hard landing, guys. We don't want to risk, a stock market crash and, stuff like that. So that is pretty much the news of today. We got the employment numbers, we got the unemployment numbers, and then we got the hourly wage numbers, as well as other numbers we had this week as far as ADP report. We had the job opening report, and then the initial jobless claims report as well. So that is pretty much, lining up, for the CPI report and the PPI report next week, as well as the meeting for Jerome Powell speaking and the Fed. So let's now bring this over here. We're going to be diving into the portfolio now. So yesterday, we trimmed some Airbnb. I believe it was $141.02 we trimmed, and now today we're going to be looking to see what is down here. So let's look, and not a lot is down today. So we have Google down 1.45%. We have Walmart down 1.42%. Johnson & Johnson we have down 0.75%. Coca-Cola down 0.41%, and then we have The Cowboy Group down 0.28%. So not a lot of deals happening. We are also going to be going and checking out these RSIs as well to see if there's anything up for the day, but is still going for a deal. So, you know, Google, the Gemini news yesterday really had it popping, and now it's kind of correcting down. Let's switch this song here. So, you know, we have a little run up here with Google, and now a little correction here with the 50-day trying to meet that 200-day right there for Google. Walmart is still in the 25 RSI range, and that is, you know, they have a weak guidance ahead for Q4. You know, not a lot of people are spending money. They're kind of holding their money right now, see what the market does. So not a lot of people want to go out and spend money, you know, additional money. So that is, you know, a concern for Walmart. Johnson & Johnson we have at 35 RSI. We see a little run up, and then now it's correcting back down. Coca-Cola we have at 48. Cowboy Group at 63, and I don't believe I said Google's RSI, and that was at 55. So the only you know, stock we have that we're looking at right now that is down on the day is Walmart. That's the one we have. That's the one we're looking at right now to potentially buy again. I think we already bought it this week, so we're gonna go ahead and perhaps buy Walmart. Gonna look at these other stocks here, see if there's any other deals. We have Starbucks, you know, still trading below the 200-day and 441 RSI. Yeah, guys. So we're looking for pretty much. We're scanning through these stocks. The Mogul Fellows 30 here. We're looking in this range right here, the RSI. We want to look for the range below 30, desirably. Disney at 29. You see it's kind of recovering right there. So that, or sorry, Network 60 didn't really update. Nike 61. Airbnb we just sold yesterday, still 69 RSI. Got to be careful because we got to let the RSIs update on Webull. ExxonMobil 39, we bought that this week. Yeah, guys. So you know, Walmart, and let's see, what is DraftKings? 45 RSI. Palantir. Let's go through that contract news going on with the Army soon. So MGM, the biggest gainer of the day, up 3.84%. So let's lock in Walmart today again. You know, it's really taking a dive down. You can see that on the 6-month 4-hour chart here, or the 4-hour chart. You know, let's look at the 1 day, 1 minute. You could see, look at that. You know, was up in the 152 range, now down at the 150 range. Look at the 5-day, and you could just see it keep, you know, we see it going under the 200-day, the 6th, so that was Wednesday, and, you know, just keeps tumbling down. And really today you could see that, you know, it's falling like a knife here. So that is Walmart. So let's go ahead, go back to the 6-month chart, go back to 4-hour, and let's go ahead and lock in Walmart again. So stop loss off, take profit off. We're gonna lock in $10. You know, Walmart is insanely, you know, it was at a high of 170 here, back now it's down at 150, so it's a $20 shave on the stock. We're gonna buy here $10, market time and force day. Extended hours, no. We're going to get 0.06653 shares. Let's go ahead and lock that in. All right, we just got the notification. It's we bought it at 152.8, so it got filled at 152.8. I don't think we're going to be trimming today since we just trimmed yesterday the Airbnb stock yesterday, $141.02. We added back to the cash balance, trimming Airbnb, and as you can see, it's still market value. It is still the lowest in the portfolio just because we trimmed it. So we are looking to try and add this back. Hopefully we see a correction in the stock, and then we'll start buying it as it comes back down, and hopefully comes back down below the 200-day so we can add some more. So that is, I believe, trading session number 9. We went over the employment, we went over the unemployment, hourly wage. We locked in a Walmart buy, and you could kind of see, we've been doing 9 of these now. You could kind of see how we trade, guys. So we are pretty much, the DCA fractional strategy, and we put $10 a day in. $10 a day we buy stock. We have 30 stocks in the portfolio. We could replace them at any time, as we look at the fundamental analysis to try and add stocks in. So we did our fundamental analysis on these 30 stocks back in August 2022. We added a lot of money to these stocks over time, and now we are trimming accordingly. So when a stock goes up like Airbnb and it's back up to almost the highs on this chart, we're going to trim, and then when it's down at these points, we're going to buy. It's all about trading the market, guys, and trying to figure out what are good companies with fundamental analysis, get a group of stocks together, and then buy accordingly based off technical analysis by the selling points, buying points, stuff like that. And we use indicators. We use the moving average, 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, and then the relative strength index. There's a ton of YouTube videos online to try and use these efficiently. You could learn by example with us, and we're also going to be trying to create courses and videos and more self-development videos on this YouTube channel, and how to build wealth and get your health locked in and everything. So stay tuned for that. It's not going to be just training sessions, but we're going to be trying to help you in your process through wealth and health, and then also we're diving in our journey to build this empire, guys. So that is trading session number 9, wrapping up this week with a bang. We had 5 great buys this week with one trim Airbnb. So guys, I will see you Monday. Have a great rest of your day and great weekend ahead. Hit the outro.